Now, she shots to start. Start that again.
Okay.
She leapt to stardom at just 14 with her cover of Bon Iver's Skinny Love, clocking up more than 50 million YouTube hits.
Yes, British songwriter Birdy was in New Zealand for an exclusive iHeartRadio showcase yesterday. Joanna Hunkin caught up with the 17-year-old before she jetted out.
My wounded wings still beating. You've always loved the stranger inside me, ugly pretty.
I hear that there was a fire alarm at your recent performance. Is that the first time that's happened to you?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Everyone was got up and started leaving, and I was like, is it really that bad? No, but I could kind of hear it faintly in my ears. I didn't know what it was, so. And then, yeah, it was all fine there in the end.
People help the people, and nothing will drag you down.
I know that you've told the story probably a million times before, but how did you get the nickname Birdy?
It's from when I was a baby, and when my parents used to feed me, and I'd open my mouth really wide, like a little bird. And after that, just kind of stuck. And yeah, it's just my name, really. So.
Tell me how you got discovered. How old were you and what happened?
It's when I was 12 and I won a singing competition, and then I put a video on YouTube of just me playing one of my own songs at home, and someone from a record company saw it and got in touch, and then when I was 14 I released Skinny Love.
Come on, skinny love, what happened here? Circle on the whole bit like Brazil.
I think when I was 12 and singing at that competition thing is when I first kind of thought about it and realised how much I love performing and all the parts of it. But no, I never really had a dream of it. It's just something I love doing.
So you hit the international spotlight with Skinny Love. Why was it that you decided to do that, to do a covers record? Because you'd been writing your own music, you know, since you were small.
I think it was because Skinny Love was like the first cover I'd done, really. So it was really new to me and exciting, and I was at school at the time, and it was just when I was doing my exams. So I had a few songs, but probably not enough for a whole album. And so yeah, and the covers just seemed like a good idea.
When did you kind of realise that this was becoming something big?
I think it was so surreal at first, just like hearing it on the radio and being at school with all my friends, and then especially YouTube, like it was shared that way, and just seeing the views go up every day was just crazy. So.
We started running to escape this town. We don't know where we're going till we turn.
Is it more nerve-wracking releasing this album, you know, it's the first time you're putting your original work out there, than, you know, when you first sort of entered into it doing a covers album?
Yeah, it was kind of scary just because no one's heard my writing before, so it was a bit weird, but at the same time it's kind of more exciting because I feel a bit more attached to these songs, and yeah, it's what I've always wanted to do is write.
How much control have you had over what you've been doing? Do you call the shots, or have you got record company people steering you and telling you what you need to do and what you should be doing?
Well, with the music I've always had kind of an idea of how it should sound, and yeah, I've always had like a goal, and writing all of the songs from the beginning I've always had an image in my head, and so yeah, it was really great in the studio to get to experiment with that and make them my own.
There are a lot of similarities between your career and Lord, and I just wonder, I mean, do you think that we are entering a new age, I guess, or a new era, moving away from that kind of manufactured pop where people want to hear from young artists who do have their own voice?
I think, yeah, it's really nice because there's a few kind of younger artists who are really, it's just really natural, and they're really unique. And yeah, it's really refreshing to kind of hear that.